Hello everyone, welcome to another bookish video. Thank you for clicking on today's video. Today I'm going to share with you all thriller books that are set in winter and they are perfect to read during winters. Well, you can read them in any time or any weather. They all are snowy and atmospheric that even if you are living somewhere that doesn't get snow, still you will feel those snowy vibes from this book. These thriller books are different from each other, so you can add all of these books to your list. So without wasting any time, here are the recommendations. The first book is No Exit by Taylor Adams. It follows Derby, a college student who is going back to her home to see her dying mother. On her way home because of storm, she is forced to wait at a highway rest stop with 4 strangers. She discovers a little girl locked in a cage at the back of a van that is parked next to her car. Will those 4 strangers help her or the culprit is among them? With no signal in the phone, will she be able to save the child and herself or no? I have already recommended this book many times on my channel, but it is still on my list. The story is amazing and keeps you on the edge and you will never know what's going to happen next. There's suspense and tension in the story with so many twists and turns, so I'll definitely recommend this book to you all. The next book is Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie, and this is a classic book. Just like the title says, there's a murder on the train and a famous detective, Hercule Poirot, is on the board. He decides to solve the case because maybe the killer can strike again if not caught. The book is mostly him trying to figure out the motives and link between the passenger and the victim by interrogating them. The book is divided into different sections and it's very fun to read and to see how he solves the case. If you like detective story and murder mystery, then you should definitely read this book, and of course this is a classic book by a classic author. And the next book is One by One by Ruth Ware. Co-workers of a company goes on a trip on a snow mountain. Things start to go down when an avalanche hits and one by one someone starts to kill them. They are left with no signals in their lodge. Everyone has motive to kill the others and they can't trust each other because the killer is among them. This is an engaging read. I read this book just few days back and I really enjoyed reading this. If you like locked room and remote setting story kind of suspense with thriller, then you should definitely read this book. It can be predictable but it is very enjoyable and you will want to know what's going to happen next or at the end. They are an app company and that app also plays an important role in the stories, so it is very interesting to read that too. And the next book is Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone by Benjamin Stevenson. As the title says, everyone in the family of the narrator has killed someone. The narrator and his family are doing a reunion in a ski resort and an unidentified dead body is found, and soon one of them is also found dead. This is a very interesting book, not just because of the story but because of the way it is written. It switches between past and present. The narrator one by one talks about how his family members have already killed in the past, and the narrator directly talks to the readers. Yes, the narrator directly talks to you in the book, and their past is just as interesting as their current situation, so it is very fun to read this book, and the writing is very different from the other thriller books, so you should definitely check this out and see if you like it. And the next book is Rock, Paper, Scissor by Alice Feeney. It follows a couple, Adam and Amelia. Their marriage is falling apart and they win a trip to Scotland. They both know that this weekend will either make or break their relationship. Adam has had face blindness his whole life. He can't recognize his friends or family or even his own wife. One of them is lying and they didn't just randomly win this trip, and someone doesn't want them to live happily. For every anniversary, Amelia writes letters for Adam but she doesn't give it to him. This is spooky and creepy with many twists in the end. With different POVs, the book also let us read the letters that she has written in those years. It is an intriguing and engaging read. There's a lot that happens in the story, so it's better if you just go into this book blindly. So these were the winter thriller book recommendation, and I hope this was helpful and you found something to read. If you have read any of these books or have winter book recommendations, then do share them in the comment section. This is my book blog and Instagram. I'm very much active there, so do check them out. I'll give link in the description. Also check out other thriller book recommendation video here, and I also give link in the description. So see you in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, read as many as book you want and can, and happy winter and bye bye.